everybody, and welcome to TK's Mugen Saturday Slamfest, episode 152, for January 19th, 2019. Starting up the 1v1 proceedings this week will be Jinsol Tomei and his mighty Blodia, as they look to crumple up Resident Evil's Wesker like the worthless piece of garbage that he is. Seriously, with all of the teleporting shenanigans and zombie striker support, you would think he'd be more of a viable threat, but no. He's been consistently disappointing. But it's a new season and I'm willing to give him one last run to make something happen. Will he rise to the occasion here? Random stage, let us know please. Hope you all enjoy. Wesker, shine up those shades, give it your best shot against Jin. I want to see you win at some point this season. Jinsol Tomei and Wesker on the Washington, D.C. stage. Let's get ready to kick butt. Engage. Here we go. Alright, Jin opens up with a double fire kick, launching Wesker to the ground. Now charging him with that fiery fist, ramming him in the corner. Now Wesker gets a side kick off Jin, countering quickly with another fire fist. Rams Wesker back in the corner. Tries to teleport around. Jin intercepts him again with the fire fist. Now Wesker with the shoulder tackle knocks him down. Now Jin trying to counter with a Blodia machine gun special. Ends up ripping into Wesker with several bullets, doing some good damage. Now Jin knocked out of the air from Wesker. Jin rushing in, dashing fiery fist. Now Jin gets him from the air. Now pounces on him and starts ramming him with some fist in the face. Now Wesker tries to teleport out of the way, but gets caught by that fiery fist slam. And Jin obliterates Wesker in round 1. Sheesh. Round 2, come on, Wesker, save some face here. Push him harder. Alright, Wesker teleporting around. Jin ends up grabbing him. Aerial pile driver right on his head, doing some nice damage. Now flame drill right to that aura burst. Wesker just getting slammed in the corner. Gets a shoulder tackle and Jin breaks free a little bit. Jin counters with a fiery fist. Now Jin trying to approach. Gets another fiery fist in on Wesker. Tries to teleport around. Jin intercepts him from the air. Shoulder tackle. Wesker trying to play teleporting mind games. And also the Blodia machine gun special. Not having any of that. Tearing through Wesker with the bullets. Now Wesker getting aura bursted right across the stage from Jin. Now Jin gets a jump kick grazing him. Missed that uppercut. Wesker trying to teleport around. Jin pouncing on him with the fist. Nearly has him. Wesker still teleporting around. Jin pouncing on him again. Wallops him with some fist for the win. And Jin completely annihilates him in round 2 as well, folks. Man, I guess we should have expected this to happen. Jin is just very ferocious as he completely tears apart Wesker 2-0. Blodia and I will overcome any obstacle, no matter the difficulty. And he proved it right here, folks. No question. So, yay for Jin, smashing Wesker's face in, and getting a 2-0 to kickstart his Season 4. So, props to him. And hopefully Jin can continue his ascension towards 1v1 greatness at the top of the A-tier singles ladder. Whew! And Wesker is going to continue, I guess, jobbing out to everybody this season. It just doesn't look good for him at all. He seems better than he did in Season 1, but it still makes no difference. He still sucks. I don't know what he's lacking. Maybe he needs better defense. I mean, his evasive skill is good. He doesn't attack enough, though. His teleporting mind games are good. He's got zombie strikers, but yet he's still losing. How? I don't know. In any event, maybe we'll figure out that conundrum later. Let's move on to single set number 2. Maybe we'll get an even bigger and better battle there. I hope. Anyways, be right back as I set it up. The TK is back, Jack, with another single slaughter, or clinic. Could be the later considering who we have in this bout. Mega Man 3 Snake Man had a very late Season 3 debut victory over Mortal Kombat's Chameleon, but he will have a much meatier challenge this time in the green mountain of muscles named the Incredible Hulk. Hope Wily's reptilian robot master has sharpened its fangs and strengthened its search snakes to penetrate and paralyze the Gamma Crusher as we cruise on down to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Alrighty, Snake Man, let's see how you hold up against an even tougher Hulk. This should be a very intense matchup. Snake Man versus the Hulk. This should be a battle. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, Snake Man starts with a side kick. Hulk blocks the acid glove. Snake Man gets knocked down. Sweep kicks right to the double clap. Snake Man going for the acid rush. Launches Hulk and rolls behind him. Goes for the acid spin and the search snake. Hulk just managing to dodge all of it. Gets the hammer on, missed that. But gets the ground whip and the dashing fist through. Launches Snake Man across the stage. Now another dashing fist. Oh man, Snake Man caught by the second one. Hulk whiffing that rock slide. Snake Man gets launched behind him. Now Snake Man goes for the acid glob. Now going for the snake rush special. Hulk blocking all of it though. Snake Man trying to get in, ends up blocking the hammer arm, but gets caught by the dashing fist into the shoulder tackle. Hulk keeping the aggression up, one-handed body slam to Snake Man, who missed the side kicks there. Now Hulk going for the rock slide, ends up grazing Snake Man, so missed the hammer arm. The Snake Man dropping the surge snake out, grazing Hulk with a combo, tried to jump kick him from behind. Hulk trying to get a hammer arm and the dashing fist through. Snake Man punishing with the acid spit. Hulk with a one-handed body slam, launching Snake Man right to the dashing fist into the shoulder rush. Good God, great comboing from Hulk here. Just Space Snake Man gets a slide kick through. Hulk rolling behind him, double clap nearly as Snake Man's number, acid glob, and the aerial from the Hulk pounds Snake Man down. And the Hulk barely clutching round 1, folks. Round 2, let's see if Snake Man can sink his fangs into him in round 2. Alright, slide kicks right to the hammer arm, and Snake Man trying to block us for your action shot. Hulk going for the camera crusher. Snake Man leaps right up into it. That's bad. Hulk punishing that big mistake. And I'll see, Snake Man hitting the ground hard. Hulk missing the rock slide. Snake Man blocking most of it. Now Hulk missed that double uppercut. Goes for the ground rip. Snake Man trying to combo. Ends up targeting Hulk. Hits him with that big super snake laser special. Ends up launching Hulk doing about a third of his health almost. Now a big acid blob right to that acid rush. Man, Snake Man just chaining Hulk now with the rapid specials. Another snake laser. My goodness, now Hulk countering the one-hand body slam. Now goes for the gamma crush. Oh man, and Snake Man ends up getting slammed good from it. And like missed the ground rip. Surge Snake out. Hulk going for that shoulder rush. Surge Snake knocks Hulk back. Snake Man trying to wall up on Hulk, tries to advance on him. Snake Man goes for the acid glove, goes for a Surge Snake right to that super fist string. Nearly has the Hulk's number. Snake rush will take Hulk out in the corner. Man, great last-minute comeback from Snake Man as he seizes round 2. And, folks, we are going to push it into a round 3. Who will take it? All right, see Hulk going for a big super ground rip, launching Snake Man good, doing about a third of his health. Now Snake Man with the acid glove, catching Hulk right to the aerial acid glove. Snake Man trying for the sweep kicks, the Hulk outraging him with his, and Snake Man trying to escape the corner. Hulk missed the shoulder rush, Snake Man punishing. Now Hulk punishing Snake Man's with the double clap. Now Hulk all over him in the corner here, going for the rock slide. Snake Man blocking that nicely. Hulk trying to chip him with the sweep kicks and the hammer-ons. Good God, Snake Man on defense mode, tries to retaliate with the super fist. Now goes for a big acid vomit, good God, and a big acid wave hitting Hulk. That must be Snake Man's ultimate, nearly takes him out. And now Hulk going for a death fist, nearly has Snake Man's number. And now the ground rip launching Snake Man, he's almost down. Hulk coming back real quick though. Snake Man trying for a tail jab. Hulk almost has him, missed a double clap. And Snake Man gets in with that last minute jump kick into the acid spit. Good God, Snake Man, just by the skill of his snaky skin, he escapes with the round 3 victory and takes it 2-1 over Big Green. Sheesh. Hulk almost had a big win today, but man, it just slipped away from him. He couldn't get that last hit off. Snake Man managed to punish Hulk and put him down. Boy, that was a real nail-biter. I thought we were going to see Snake Man lose his very first Season 4 opening match. I mean, he came out of Season 3 pretty good with defeating Chameleon, and Hulk really gave him his biggest test to date in the Season 4 opener. Snake Man will really have to step up if he hopes to keep up with all these top-tier threats, and even though Hulk ain't winning a lot, he's pushing everybody I throw at him, so nearly beating Snake Man, that's pretty damn impressive. I just hope Hulk can eventually get a win this season somewhere. And Snake Man managing to keep his momentum alive barely, but we'll see if he carries it into his third matchup whenever that happens later this season, so hopefully he can keep his winning streak intact. And a nice win for him here. And beating Hulk is definitely, I would have to consider a major win, because it's a solid win for sure. Alrighty, folks, be right back as I set up our first doubles match of EP152. I don't know who's coming out to play, but it will be exciting to see. Be right back as I get it all set. Howdy, peeps! It is time to crank up the doubles knob. Team Fatales, Urza, and Sabre would certainly like to forget that horrendous Season 3 that they had, and start Season 4 on the right foot by obtaining their first win, and it could come today against the sinister symbiotes Venom and Carnage. Yup, they apparently parted ways with Phage and Scream and left 4v4 to try their luck in 2v2 for a while. Hope it works out for them. A vital victory hangs in the balance for both parties as we leap on down to a random stage. Hope you all enjoy. Both teams could certainly use some momentum. Venom and Carnage coming off a lackluster 4v4. Urza and Sabre bombing in 2v2 last season. Come on, let's see one of these two start winning. Fate Tales versus the Symbiotes on the Blue Portal stage. This should be really awesome, I hope. Alrighty, Roo, let's get ready to kick butt. Engage, here we go. Alright, let's see, Venom starts off with a kick, ends up knocking Urza back. Now Sabre trying to hold up the front. Now Carnage into a great body slide by Venom. Now Urza entrapped in a web shot. Now Carnage ends up blocking Urza's sword barrage. Now see Sabre flung to the other side of the screen by Venom. Now Urza getting flung around by Venom's web swing. Good God. Now Carnage lands a big claw special on Urza, and Sabre hacking away at Venom in the meantime. Urza going for a big lightning shot, ends up frying both symbiotes right to Sabre's axe handle. Got right to Urza's aerial. Man, Urza and Sabre really having their way with them. Symbiotes trying to hang on here. Now a big axe spin from Carnage ends up drilling both Urza and Sabre good. Now Sabre going for a special, going for a big super sword special, following Urza's aerial sword strike, takes out the symbiotes. And Urza and Sabre managed to clinch round 1, hell of a safety net. Round 2, we'll see if the symbiotes can tear it away, force it to a 3. Alright, Carnage opening up with that tentacle special, catches both women pretty good, and Venom shooting up some weapons and a ground pound, following Carnage's ground claw. Now Urza charging up the aerial on Venom. Now Sabre trying to fight out of the air on Carnage. Now Urza trapped in web. Oh, Carnage going for that big tentacle special again. Hits Urza and Sabre down for the kill, following Good God, following that claw from under the ground. Man, Symbiote just completely destroyed him in round 2. Round 3, come on, Urza and Sabre, fight back hard. Alright, see, Urza jumping in. Now Carnage missed that ground claw. Fangworm missed with Venom. Sabre trying to punish. Let's see, knocks Carnage right out of his tentacle special. That's good. Let's see, Venom ends up biting Urza. Now Sabre flung high into the air. Urza getting isolated by Venom. He's going for that Fangworm special. Urza cuts him off with her special, though. Now Urza with that jumping aerial to Carnage. Now Venom with that aerial Fangworm ends up hitting, grazing Sabre. Urza missing her attack. Carnage, Sabre slammed on the ground. Urza got knocked out of the swordsman. Venom spewing that another black Fangworm special. Ends up, oh my God, now big wind cyclone just juggling Carnage. And Venom trying to entrap Sabre in that black bubble, ooze bubble. There she goes. And Urza, the only one left. Venom with that fist takes her out. And the symbiotes managed to turn around to round 3. It looked like Urza and Sabre were going to get it here, but nope. They were denied hard by the symbiotes as they eat concrete 2-1. Whoa. And Urza and Sabre, man, they're still bringing the fight to everybody, but sadly they have no W's to show for it. On the other hand, though, the symbiotes get a much-needed win. I mean, after, the past few seasons in 4v4 getting obliterated by most of the teams. But they have been forcing 3s in almost every conflict, but lack the W's. But today, they got one over Urza and Sabre in doubles, in their doubles debut. So, great to see from Venom and Carnage. I hope they can keep this up going forward. Urza and Sabre are still continuing to struggle, but they got the rest of Season 4 to make something happen. So, I'll give them at least that long. And Venom and Carnage, we'll see if they can continue racking up more W's. I mean, they're off to a much better start here than they were in 4v4. Alrighty, folks, be right back and to set up our next double set. Hopefully it'll be bigger and better than this one, I hope. Anyways, be right back as I get it all ready. Okie dokie pokey! Let's get to our next 2v2 matchup. Team Saturday Slam Masters, Ortega and Zelazov, will have to body slam and suplex their way through the boss Street Fighters, Orochi Vega and Balrog for their first Season 4 challenge. Not exactly an easy feat considering their huge mass will make it easy for the Mass Phenom and Badass Boxer to string them in a flurry of fists and claws. If the grapplers could time their heavy-hitting specials right, it could spell doom and gloom for Bison's best. As we hurry on over to a random stage, hope you all enjoy. I'm sure Boss Saget and Shin Bison are rooting on OV and Balrog to take this set. Beating Ortega and Zelazov would be a strong way to start their Season 4. The Slam Masters versus Street Fighter in front of a large crowd. Let's get ready to kick butt, engage, here we go. Alright, the OV leaping in with the jump kick. Balrog gets knocked out of the air. Body smash from Zelazov. Ortega going in with the diving headbutt. Balrog breaking up the uppercut. OV with the low claw jab. Now Ortega with the flipping pile driver doing some big damage to Balrog. Goes for a low jab. Big thunder claw launching both grapplers up in the air. Doing some good damage. Ortega with that big X handle to Balrog. OV with the German to Zelazov. Escapes the corner with the teleport. Now Zelazov just reaming Balrog with those rapid clotheslines. Big explosive body slam takes Balrog out. OV in trouble now. Getting double team by Ortega and Zelazov. OV with that German to Zelazov, and Zelazov grabbing OV, slams him down with the suplex. Now he a body slam to OV, takes him out. Zelazov and Ortega managing to cap round 1 off strongly. Round 2, let's see if OV and Balrog can fight back from behind here. Alright, see, Ortega got knocked out of his fireball. Now gets a flipping pile driver off, and OV to Balrog doing some good damage. Sonic wave spin from Zelazov. Balrog breaking it up with that fist rush. OV with the slide kick trying to trip up Ortega. Knocks him out of his special. Big Thunderclaw paralyzing him. Balrog with that shoulder tackle. OV escaping the corner. Now goes in with the big Thunderclaw paralyzing him. Now a triple kick from OV following Balrog's uppercut. Ortega and Zelazov getting reamed in the corner. There they go. OV and Balrog all up in their business as they take round 2, and we are going into another round 3. Who will take it here? Alright, Ortega Zelazov knocked out of their projectiles. Balrog with that shoulder rush following OV's aerial claw dive, following the Thunderclaw right to Balrog's shoulder rush spam. OV go for another paralyzing Thunderclaw right to that aerial claw dive multiple times. Zelazov countering that rapid clothesline special to OV, following that explosive body slam does nearly half of OV's health. German to Ortega. OV with the lightning bolt taking out Ortega and Zelazov. Damn, that was out of nowhere, literally. And the Boss Street Fighters just thiefing away from him hard in round 3, 2-1. Poor Ortega and Zelazov, they just could not avoid that lightning bolt. OV could pull that off in an instant and turn it around. Even though it's been nerfed, it still does some good damage, so you still got to be very wary of it because it does about 1/4 of your health, sometimes 1/3. So you really got to keep an eye out on it. I guess it depends on the defense of the opponent on how much they can take with the lightning bolts, as it varies now with OV. Anyways, the Boss Street Fighters clutching another massive major win here at the expense of poor Ortega and Zelazov, who seem to be struggling a little bit lately, but they're still holding their own against most of the teams. And they're still managing to pick up a few wins here and there, so they're at least hanging in there. I just hope they can get a win later in Season 4 someplace. OV and Balrog, though, miles better than Boss Sagan and Shin Bison's run ever was on my old series. I hope they can keep this up. They're doing great. Alrighty, folks, be right back as I set up our 3v3 main event, I think is coming up, or 4v4. I can't even tell anymore. I think it's a 4v4 because we had a 3v3 last time. So yeah, I'll be setting up the 4v4 main event. Be right back in a moment, all. Ladies and gents, it is now time for our EP152 4v4 main event. Looks like Team Mega Man 2's Crash Man, Air Man, Metal Man, and what's this? No more Quick Man. Yup, Dr. Wily decided he wanted to make a slight change to his Robot Master lineup this season. Quickie is out, and now we have Woodman making his debut with an AI boost. I can't wait to see what he adds to this team's dynamic. Anyways, they will be going up against Team WWF. Sorry if I sound deflated, but Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, and Undertaker have been completely horrendous in 4v4 last season, and I just don't see that changing. This will likely be their last run if a W doesn't find its way into their record books soon. With that being said, random stage, let's see what happens. Hope you all enjoy. I'm pretty sure we all know what to expect here, folks. It's not going to be pretty. The 4v4 main event of F152 is here, folks. Team Mega Man 2 versus Team WWF, who desperately need a win here in the WWF Rose World Ring. Engage, here we go. Metal Man starting with a cheap aerial combo to Bret Hart and HBK. Looks like Woodman trying to go for that leaf shield, and Bret Hart missing the aerial stuff. Crashman, Ream, and Razor in the air. Now Metal Man go for the Metal Blade special, and the air wind wall just juggling HBK who hasn't even hit the ground. Metal Man spamming the Metal Blades. Crashman trying to sweep kick Razor on the ground. Airman go for another wind wall juggling Bret out of the air. Good God. Now Crashman go for that double drill uppercut. The Razor ends up racing HBK. Metal Man bouncing those Metal Blades. Undertaker's corpse getting thrown to the air, and Bret just knocked into the air senselessly by Airman's wind wall spam on the ground. Man, poor Bret and Taker can't even get anything going here. Let's see, Airman knocking him, Razor, and oh my God, another wind wall spam from a drilling Undertaker. I think he might be down. Another wind wall spam. Metal Man bouncing Metal Blades off the wall. Taker's body just bouncing. There goes Razor. Holy crapola! Mega Man 2 just knocked him around like ping pong balls in round 1. Sheesh. I really hope WWF can shake things up in round 2 and make it interesting. Alright, Woodman ends up knocking HBK and Bret back some with that shoulder tackle. Double drill to Undertaker from Crashman, and Razor getting juggled by Crashman. Oh boy, oh man, Woodman going super here as he summons a leaf barrier and air wind wall from Airman, sorry. Crashman drilling HBK, Razor, and Taker the other corner, following Airman's wind wall. Now Metal Man go for the Super Metal Blades, ends up whiffing him the wrong way. Crashman go for the Crash Bombs, littering Undertaker's face. Razor trying to block Airman with that aerial to Taker, launching him, and Metal Man throwing more Metal Blades around. I think Taker might be down. Oh boy, leaps raining from the heavens from Woodman, and Taker getting juggled. There he goes. My goodness. Complete and utter chaos from the end. Metal Man, they're already dead. You don't need your Super Metal Blade spam anymore. And the newfound Mega Man 2 Robot Masters completely exterminate WWF 2-0. Then again, this outcome was expected, folks. WWF have been god-awful since their 4v4 debut. They haven't done anything worthy of note. And Woodman being added to this team over Quickman, yeesh. And now you got the Leaf Barrier, you got the Leaf Storm. Oy. Those are going to be some heavy-hitting specials. Then you got Woodman's Super Transformation, where he shoots out those rapid leaves. Oy. Woodman is going to be some dynamite that's added to an already super explosive team. I mean, Wily, I don't think he's got to worry about Mega Man 2 losing much at all, if ever. I mean, we rarely ever see this team lose. I think they only had one loss so far, and every other time they've been winning, so I expect that to continue through Season 4. And WWF, this is going to be, their last ride. No pun intended on Taker's powerbomb finisher, but yeah. If WWF don't start winning this season, they're probably done, because I'm not going to wait any longer. Alrighty, folks, sorry the F152 4v4 main event didn't deliver, but we got plenty more 4v4s this season to come that'll blow this one out of the water easily, so yeah. Good to set the bar low so it could be topped later on. That's the way I gotta look at it. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed F152 and everything it had to offer. Stay tuned for F153 coming next weekend, and we'll see what we get there. Hopefully bigger, better bouts await us. Until then, I'll see you all later. Peace friggin' out, all!